This is Debbie Olson, and I'm here to share a quick preview of the April 2019 Club La La Land Crafts Kit. Last month we had Baking Marcy, and this month we have a Paris theme. There are two coordinating stamp sets. There's Marcy in Paris and Poodles of Love, as well as 3 die sets, and we'll take a look at all of those. So first, on this side we have Marcy in Paris, Poodles of Love over here. Marcy has a couple of sentiments that go with her. I'm going to put the sheet right here because you can see that a little bit better. Here are Marcy's 2 sentiments from Paris with Love, and it's a good day to have a good day. And the Poodles work great with Marcy. They have today's going to be Possum, sending oodles and poodles of love, ooh la la, and bonjour. Also, 3 different dies go with this set. Now you can see that I've already cut mine out. These do come on one sheet for this stamp set, one sheet for this stamp set, but I've just cut mine out and then I leave them mounted on here and put them back in a plastic envelope so that I can keep track of what I have. Let's take a look at the dies next. Here is the Roses die, Rose Bouquet. Here's one that I just cut out of plain natural cardstock. This one I cut out twice. I cut this one out of white cardstock first and used my Copic markers to color the roses and then to color the leaves separately. Then I traced around it so that I could put a solid piece on the back. It was pretty simple to cut that out, and it gave me some roses that were solid as opposed to having an outline. Then I could use that one both ways. So we'll set that one aside. And the Paris die. I used this one on, let's see, I think 3 cards that I've made this month so far. So I really did enjoy this die. You've got your Eiffel Tower and your light post. Obviously you could use the whole word Paris, which I've used in a couple of cards that I'll show you in May, I think May 9th. But I have also used both the lamppost and the Eiffel Tower just as accents on my other pieces. Put that one right there, and let's take a look at Reverse Harlequin. Now here's your pattern that it cuts out. Really cute little pattern there, and I was trying to figure out how do I mat that and get it on both sides, because I mean I could mat it, but then obviously it would line up, and then I thought, if I slide it to one side just a bit, see, like that, and then I cut out a second one and I slide it just slightly to the other side. I'm not doing very well now that I'm on camera here. All right, let's try that again. So let me line this one back up first. Now, how about we do it this way? You'll see what I'm trying to do. There we go. Okay, so I'd be a little bit pickier about that if I were gluing this down right now. I'm not. But by cutting out 2 of those little backgrounds, I'm able to mat my Harlequin pattern there. Let me show you how I use that one on a card. In fact, let me move all of the dies here. Here is a card that I made with Marcy in Paris. I also put a poodle from Poodles of Love on there. I was happy with how she turned out. I also made a coloring video of that one, and you will find that video in my post today embedded as well as linked to YouTube, and you'll be able to see it anytime on my YouTube channel. I also added the Reverse Harlequin die to this card just the way I showed you, how that I double matted it so that I could get that little salmon colored layer back behind my patterned paper. Again, video of coloring Marcy, and then on the 16th I have a video of coloring the poodles that are on a separate card. This card is from the Poodles of Love set. I will have this card posted on my blog tomorrow along with its details and a coloring video of coloring both of those poodles. So watch for that. Now you can see where I've used the Eiffel Tower on this one just as a little accent. I actually glued just 3 pieces of cardstock together there and then kind of mashed that down into my Versamark pad. And then I used some of that Ranger Liquid Platinum embossing powder to give it a metallic look. It's kind of a cross between gold and silver to me. It gives it a really nice vintage type look. I also explained a little bit more in tomorrow, that is April 16th's video, about using digital papers, which is what these are for this card. Have I mentioned product tutorials yet? Every one of the design team members has created a PDF tutorial of one of her cards, and these are exclusively available to club members. There's also a blog on the La La Land Crafts website that you can go to for inspiration, as well as a club fan group on Facebook. So if you're wondering, well, how many things could I use this for? There will be ideas out there. You don't have to worry about that. Now, just kind of in wrap up, the way the kit and the subscription work. I mentioned earlier that there are 3 different kits. At least I meant to mention that earlier. So the full kit includes the 2 coordinating stamp sets that you saw, as well as the 3 dies. So 2 stamp sets, Roses die, Rose Bouquet, Reverse Harlequin, and the Paris die. Okay, so that would be the full kit, and that would be $39.99. It is something like a $76 value, so that really is your best value if you say, hey, I can use all of those things. I use die cuts, I use stamps. Now, if there's just one thing that you particularly love, like the Paris die or the stamps, then you can also get those separately. You could get, for a different kit, you could get just the stamps for $19.99 or just the dies for $29.99. But if you do the math, obviously the entire kit is your best deal. I think that wraps it up for today. I hope that you get a chance to watch my 2 coloring videos, the one that posts of Marcy in Paris today and the Poodles of Love that posts tomorrow, and I hope that you find those helpful. I will be posting a couple more Club La La Land Crafts cards on May 7th, so maybe some of you will have your kit by then and you'll be able to use a few more ideas. Thank you so much for watching today. Have a great day.